And I forgot the last page of the introduction. So I'm just going to add it. The darkest page of history are those upon which are traced the records of the faiths of men. In the great march of nations and beliefs, death has ever ridden in the vanguard, loosing upon the earth the horrors described by Milton. Men have sung their hymns of hate, and in their hearts they have tired of gory splendor. Enough of the God who marches with the arms of ambition and stands upon the battlefield, surrounded by the bodies of the slain. A disillusioned humanity, weary of its own mistakes, turns again in despair to the mysterious emptiness about it, an emptiness which seems to be the abiding place of the mighty spirit. In all this panorama of confusion and error, space alone seems capable of gentle comprehension. In extremities such as now confront mankind, the ages have demonstrated that it is natural for the more serious minded individual to depart from commerce and industry and turn to philosophy. Verging from material possessions, he inclines his mind to all satisfying reason. There is scant solace in our ducats when the real issues of life are at stake. The wise man knows that the glamour of so called fortune but complicates the many uncertainties of temporal affairs. There is much of pathos in the envy which we gaze upon the placid face of the sage. How is that but a few achieve to the composure of the wise, while utter misery is the lot of the many? What is the essence of the mysterious learning which not only enables man to discover peace, but also endows him with such surpassing attributes that we are prone to accredit him with qualities but little inferior to a god? By what procedure is that wisdom acquired which not only reveals the end towards which all natures are being swept by an irresistible destiny, but also transfigures the human soul with the light of an all pervading good? There is a science, real to the few and mythical to the many, preserved from a remote age, for him who has become what John Hayden, the Rosicrucian, calls a servant of God and a secretary of nature. In the Egyptian ritual, the Book of the Master, it is written that ultimately death is swallowed up in light, and through the disciplines of philosophy, humanity can be caused to rise, phoenix like, from the dead ashes of materiality, to mingle its lesser mind with the eternal reason. The elements of such an accomplishment constitute the natural religion of man, the unwritten doctrine which has ever been the spiritual bread of the wise. And if man will partake thereof, he will never hunger again. Now that's it.